Broker IPTV.
Today we're talking with Gretchen Faber, managing broker of Kentwood Company at Cherry Creek. And Gretchen, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Dan. Hi.
Appreciate it. I want to talk about relocation in general. Most people don't really know, but this is a very large segment of the real estate business for local companies and international companies.
Yes, you're correct. It is a large segment of business into and out of Colorado. And most larger companies do have specialty of relocation or a relocation department.
It seems to be a little bit more difficult in trying times. What are some things that you're hearing about relocation these days?
When I talk with our relocation department, Kentwood Relocation, what I'm hearing is that they're not negotiating as many large contracts for large blocks of moves. So we're not seeing companies moving mass amounts of employees. More often today, it's an entrepreneur or a smaller business or an executive with a larger company moving an individual person.
Now, I've heard some companies on one end being really great about the tough economic times and saying, hey, we're going to do everything, including making up some shortfall between the sale price of your house and what you owe to make the move more palatable. And then I've heard some companies that are saying, here's a lump sum of money, enjoy the move.
It used to be that more employees would get these golden relocation packages. Their move would be paid, their closing costs would be paid, their real estate commission, and it's not as easy for companies to foot this bill. So often now they're either giving a lump sum to their employee and saying, you manage your move yourself, or they're not getting quite the large packages.
How about relocation specifically in Colorado? Are we up? Are we down? Are we level? Where are we?
Our company is up from last year.
Okay.
So while Denver seems to be pulling ahead in terms of the real estate recovery, so to speak, relocation seems to really be doing well.
And if you're not used to doing relocation deals, it's a little more complicated than the standard deal because we've got a third-party relocation company involved. Can you explain a little bit how that network works?
Right. Your client is the individual person, but your client is also the relocation, third-party relocation company. And you're working with both to manage this person's move either into or out of
The area.
The area, right.
Sure. The biggest thing I think that's got to be tough on the relo people is that, you know, you got to start all over again.
Right.
And are there some things that relocation companies do to kind of ease that pain?
I call that rebuilding fractured networks.
Okay.
And it's something that I've worked for years with, helping people and families when they come to a new city. They're relocating with a job. They're often bringing families, not always, and they need schools and they need pediatricians and they need to know which neighborhood they would feel most comfortable in. And so you have to help manage that, and the third-party relocation company doesn't manage that. It's the real estate broker's job to do that.
And are there advantages to working with a more specialized relocation company?
You will have someone that's more experienced, understands the importance of listing the property at the right price, or how quickly you need to get feet on the ground when people are relocating into an area.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you, Dan.